I'm pretty sure, you know, I'd be like a pedophile's dream, probably. No, I wouldn't. What am I talking about? I'm jacked. I'm buff as hell. And do you think a little girl would have these? Do you think a little girl would have these? Do you think a little girl would be able to do this? No, I'm just kidding. I'll break that. I'm not a little girl. I'm a grown woman with a grown penis. Like every woman. That's what happens. That's puberty. There's a lot of things that bring people together. Okay? Christmas. I don't know. Families. Funerals. Weddings. Babies. All these great things usually bring people together. Strongest and most powerful thing that brings people together? Love. No, just kidding. That's a stupid answer. It's hate bonding. Hate bonding for the win. If you want to bring people together and live in harmony, hate bonding. And today, we have discovered the perfect thing, person that we can all hate and all bond over. Lynn. I'm sure you have seen this face and seen her videos. I have not. But now, because of her being a little bad boy, I have seen her things. And you know what? Hate bonding, not always the best thing.
Man, if I put this on Twitter too. Your mom's a bitch, you was a bitch, and happy holidays, all you hoes is bitches.
But this, I think this was the right call. I think we chose the right person to hate on, as a collective, and the internet. So get on us, guys. I can't wait for the next one. For all of you who don't know who Lynn is, she is a streamer. Okay, who is did a little oopsie poopsie on stream and essayed a man. But she said that it's a joke, guys, so it's fine, right? No, obviously it's not fine. That was a test to see if any of you guys were like laughing, then you're bad. No, don't do that. I did actually have plans to talk about her when this event happened, but I do not have the eloquence or the brain capacity to talk about something as serious as essay, because look at me. The whole point of that video was gonna be boo essay bad for men and women or animals. Boo essay bad. Boo Lynn for doing that. But now she did something horrible too. She did another horrible thing. So now I get to actually talk about her, which is honestly a great Christmas gift. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. If you want an intelligent video, deep diving into like her bad behavior and all that, you're not gonna get that here. Like, you are all rational people who can see why essaying anyone on camera is bad, and when people around you tell you that you're essaying someone or you should stop doing it, why it's bad, I don't think I need to explain that. I really hope I don't need to, but it's bad, right? And it doesn't matter that it's a man who's getting essayed, and you are not hating on women because you think that essaying a man is bad, and just because she's a woman, you think she could just get away with it? No, it's not. It's still bad, and you're You're bad for thinking that it's not. That was harsh. I'm sorry I'm being a little extreme here, but I sincerely hope that most of you think that way. Okay. But now she posted another live stream basically going through Target and scanning a bunch of items and not scanning some steaks and not paying for it, which is a no-no. And shoplifting with her money. And when confronted about it, this was her reaction.
What's the stakes, bro? Yo, bro. Ain't nobody missing no fucking money, bitch. Calm the fuck down. No, Target is not losing no type of fucking money from some steaks, bitch. Right? Ass fucking bum ass steaks. I don't give a shit.
Now, call me crazy, but you make a lot of money from streaming, right? You make money. Why can't you just pay for those steaks? Can't you just pay for the steaks? Can't afford the steaks, then why do you take them? Because you're obviously not someone who's starving or who's needy. You have money. I'm like 95% sure about that. You gotta be making something to keep on doing this. Well, probably from the video of you stealing, you probably made lots of money. So this behavior, it's not like she needed to steal those steaks. She's using it to be cool and like tough and like yeah.
Not losing no type of fucking money from some steaks, bitch. Right? Ass fucking bum ass steaks. I don't give a shit. Man, if I put this on Twitter too. Your mom's a bitch, you's a bitch, and happy holidays, all you hoes is bitches. Go ahead, put that on Twitter. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. Just put that on Twitter. I bet you won't. Yeah.
No.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Happy holidays, whores. Yo, like, I don't give a shit. Oh, hold on. Oh, matter of fact, you want to make a news? I got these from Target too, guys. Look.
It's not gonna notice. Target's a big corporation. Like, for me stealing from them is not gonna make them lose money. Like, they're fine. Okay. This defense of like this big corporation like Target is not gonna be losing money. Yes, it is. Okay, I know Target's a big corporation, and I get it. It's not a huge deal because it's Target. Target makes a lot more money than probably she does. You're still taking money from them. Mistake me if I'm wrong. You're still stealing money from Target. And also, you didn't need to. So putting more work on the actual employees. Like, do you think, what if Target saw this, all right? Saw that you were live streaming and stealing their steaks, and they go through at the end of the day and they look at the end and they review the footage or whatever, and they get mad at one of their employees and fire them. I don't think they would, but that's a possibility. And it's all because you stole for no reason and you didn't need to steal. Okay. I can have sympathy for shoplifting, actually. People who actually need things. Sometimes they get pushed to that desperation where they have to break the law and steal. And if it's things like baby diapers or like baby food, or like if it's a single mom, or like I turn a blind eye. I turn a blind eye to things like that, shoplifting. Especially if it's like a small thing, from corporations. I get it, but you are you have influence over people, okay, Nina? You have a platform. You are streaming this. You're streaming you stealing stuff to your thousands of billions of probably impressionable teenagers, because I don't think a fully grown adult would find your content entertaining or enjoyable in any way. You're filming that for teens to watch and you're acting like it's cool? No, it's a crime. People legitimately can face up to jail time like doing this. And you have impact on people, and this is how you're going to use your platform and your impact to steal stakes when you don't need to. I'm throwing a lot of what ifs in like a lot of things, but you should know that your decisions and the things you put out on the internet has impacts, has consequences. Just like this, what I'm posting right now, it has consequences on other people. Again, it also doesn't make you cool. It doesn't make you tough.
Oh, matter of fact, you want to make a news? I got these from Target too, guys. Look, I got these from Target too. Guess how much I paid? $3.99.
Yeah, I don't pay for my Target steaks. I steal them. I shove them down my pants and I walk straight out of there. Like, you don't seem cool. You just seem rude. You seem like you don't understand consequences. You seem kind of like a little bumhole to me. The structure of our society is built upon laws. Do you think everyone can just go against, I mean, everyone could go against the law, but do you think society would function without laws and order? Do you think everyone has the privilege to go into a Target, film them stealing steaks, and walk out and get a slap on the wrist? No jail time? No. Most people don't. I think what's so upsetting about the story of Nina Lynn is that, yes, she has gotten bashed online, and yes, she has gotten shamed, but there are never real consequences for her. Never. Nope. Big punishments. Even the SA stuff on the stream, she got a slap on the wrist from Twitch for like 2 days or like a week. A week where she wasn't allowed to stream but was still allowed to return to Twitch. Consequences for this, I think she got banned again. Great. For only a couple days. Gets returned to Twitch and probably get even more views and more attention to her. I'm convinced at this point she could legitimately live stream a full-on murder and she would get like 1 hour of like, I don't know, prison tickle time at the state penitentiary, like, and then she gets served like a 5-course meal and like a massage, and then she'd be able to go home, and they'd be like, now don't you do that again, and then they send her back in. Like, it problem. And I have now come to the conclusion that I do not like Twitch streamers. I don't like Twitch. I don't like Twitch streamers. I think Twitch is a platform that rewards people for acting terribly in public, and that they're actually never ever gonna give big punishments out to their popular Twitch streamers. I don't think they're never gonna ever cancel it, because they have a great little business cycle and model. Twitch will not punish their big streamers. They like when their streamers have controversy. They like waiting for it to build up, push up, get some attention, ban them when the attention is drawn, getting more attention, and reinstate them back up. And I think they've really honed in on Nina Lynn for giving her such little bans for such terrible things that it makes their henceforth makes more people talk about it and be more mad at Twitch, but Twitch is so big that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And none of this matters. I legitimately think that there's no way to stop this. I think Twitch is just gonna keep on continuing the cycle. And you know what? It sucks. This cycle sucks for one group of people, alright? Lynn, she benefits from this, okay? Yes, she has to go through some hate, you know, and probably death threats. Please do not death threat anyone on the internet. That is not cool. Probably some death threats, some hate, you know, some valid backlash, because, like, come on, you know, it's valid. She gets to be hated. She gets to go through this little slap on the wrist punishment, and she gets to come back with even more views, even stronger connections. She can just go back, make more money, no real consequences, okay? Twitch gets benefits from this because they get a lot more money from Nina, from being on the Twitch platform, getting more views. This controversy brings more attention to Twitch. They get more streams, more views. However Twitch works, I don't know. They get paid. The machine gets paid. Beautiful. Know who this doesn't benefit? The workers and the people who have to go through these insufferable beings that are Twitch streamers.
I don't appreciate.
This is a public space. I'm gonna let you know that right now, man. This is a public space, you know. So
Well, and we wait our turn like grown-ups.
1, 2.
Start.
Not be recording.
I'm saying
Oh,
that
no, it's just me. It's just me. That's me. We got no one else in there. We can't do
I
that.
hate when they do that
Yeah.
shit. Oh, I hate when they
One.
do that.
2. We had to.
Yeah.
Right. We had to do that. Yeah.
This is an incident with Lynn at a nail salon. Alright? She's being rude. She's not being nice. Okay? She's on the naughty list for sure. Santa would very much not like her in this video. Like, look. In a public setting, this is the public, okay? I know you are used to your enclosure of Twitch stream and social media influencers. These are just regular people, alright? These are regular people who go to 9 to 5s, who work honestly hard for their money. It isn't a total on camera who gets paid. No, but these are honestly good, hard-working people she's taking her daughter to get her nails done. And you are streaming in here. First off, don't stream in public settings, come on. No one wants a camera shoved in your face unless you're a little attention, little goblin like me, or probably like her, you know. But most people don't want a camera shoved in their face. Secondly, you are swearing, being disrespectful, and this is not your playground. Like a teenager. How old are you? Like 25? You're acting like a 13-year-old boy. Get over yourself. At a nail salon. Who are you? Filming. Doesn't stop filming. The mom politely and respectfully is like, hey, could you maybe not swear in front of my teenager child? Like, you know, because we're at a nail salon, and she gets mad at her. Like, so you're not gonna respect this nice lady, this human being, for just being like, hey, could you not swear in front of my child? Or maybe in this public salon? Or like, film in here? That is pretty respectful. I don't think anything she said was disrespectful in any way, or any shape, or any form. I think you are the issue, maybe. Crazy to think, when people tell you you're an issue and you're doing something wrong. That maybe you're the issue and you're doing something wrong? I don't know. Okay. Pretend I'm Nina Lynn. Alright. And I'm a streamer. I'm trying really hard, okay? Here's how I would have reacted entering into this nail salon with my camera. I walk in. The ladies there look at me. I say, "Hi, I'm Nina Lynn. I would like to get my nails or toes done." I don't remember. I don't know what she was doing. I didn't watch it all the way through. I don't think I could. I don't have that willpower for torture. My toes, my little piggies done. And they're getting done. And I'm filming it and I'm talking mad smack. I don't know what she's swearing about, but I'm swearing. And the foot lady, the working on my pigs, go, could you actually maybe not film us? We don't want to have our faces being recorded. Okay. I go, "Hi, live stream. These people don't want me to film. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna turn this off and I'll show you my pigs after I'm done getting them done." Or maybe I get my cameraman to like do a 180 and turn against the wall and be like, "You can still hear me, right? But you're not gonna see any of these nice, lovely people's faces." Or, wild idea, I go, "Maybe my piggies aren't worth getting done if I can't film because this is how I make my job." So I roll up my socks, I go, "Salutations," and I leave from the chair. And I'm really adamant. I'm like, "Yeah, I'll film. I just won't get your faces," like she does, which she does get their faces. Even though she's like, "None of your faces are in it," you still get their faces. Like, yeah, I won't film your faces, but I clearly do. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you're in a public setting and someone goes, "Please don't film me," you know what you do? You don't film them. But whatever. I'm Nina Lynn, so I go, "I just won't get your faces," you know. So I'm sitting there and I'm talking and I'm swearing. You know, I'm saying my darns, my shoots, my dang nabbits. I'm dropping the occasional oh shuckses there, some zoinkies. You know, I'm being quite a little sailor mouth right now. And this lady beside me with her little teenage daughter goes, "Excuse me, could you just not swear? My teenage daughter is here." You know what I would do? I'd go, "Oh, my bad. I apologize for that. I will now take that valid thing you have said, put it into my ears, put it into my brain, and comprehend, oh, maybe I shouldn't be swearing in this exact moment," and probably go, "Oh, okay, I'll tone down the language. Maybe I say 1 or 2 darns. Like, maybe I just don't say anything at all. Maybe I just go, okay," and then I just shut up, and then I just film my piggies instead. You know, like I didn't. Or maybe I go, "I need to swear. That's how I talk." So I just go, you know, I'm just gonna leave. Valid options. You could just leave if we're really that upset. I'm Nina Lynn, and I'm very offended that this lady told me, instead of arguing with her being like, "Well, this is a public setting. I'm allowed to say all my dang nabbits as much as I want." I'd probably just go, "Okay, but I need to swear," because she literally swears every sentence. That's her like filler words. You know how I go and like a lot? Hers are like swears and F-bombs. And you know what? That's fine. If that's how you speak, that's okay. But just like, if someone tells you maybe like, "Hey, can you cool it?" Then you just cool it. Or you just leave. So instead of arguing with this lady on stream, I'm trying to like get my followers to like back me up. Which, can I say, is the lamest thing ever. Like, you're in trouble, buddy. Yeah. My Twitch stream following, there's like 40 million of them on this screen right now. You're gonna get so doxxed. No. Really? Your 40 million followers are gonna come find me? You're gonna come find these fists. Well, be a good person, leave. She made this into a bigger deal than it really needed to be, all just because she has this audience and she needs to make a show of everything. And it's like, there is no need, because this is a real person. This isn't a prop. This isn't a joke for this lady and her child. This isn't a joke for the ladies doing your feet. This is just a human, this is a human interaction and not a live skit for you to like jump around and play your little show, you know? This isn't the greatest show. You are not the greatest showman. You're the greatest bum. That's what you are. I've called you, I apologize for the harsh language, but I think it needs to be stated. You're just, it's just sad. I feel very sad for you. And you know, you're not probably sad for yourself, okay? But in general, I feel sad for people who need to perform. Sincerely do. They built this audience kind of being crappy, and it feels like all they can do is be crappy to get their money and their fame. And that is sad. In my personal opinion, I know I would never want to lose my morality or myself, my person, for views or money. I will be broke probably to the day I die. I probably will never, ever, ever be as rich as these people, as influential as these people, as like big ballin' as these people, you know what I mean? But I think I'd rather have some morality. I think I'd rather have myself, be myself, than be a vessel for others, strictly for money and entertainment and fame. That's my opinion. I'm Nina Lynn. Again, a lot of complaining, a lot of problems that I brought up, especially with Twitch and how they reward their streamers. But again, I like to offer solutions. So let me offer a solution to a bunch of people, okay? I don't think Twitch is ever gonna change though. I'm not gonna offer a solution for Twitch. You guys are making a bunch of money. I don't think you're ever gonna change. Nina Lynn, I mean, I don't think you're ever gonna change unless you, I don't know, do a whole 180 and like go live on a farm somewhere, away from social media. I don't think you're gonna change, but I digress. You could. Who have to deal with Twitch streamers. And here's what you do, okay? They're filming, right? They're being rude. They're cussing like sailors. They're filming your face. They're gonna dox you. They're being big jerks, alright? This is what you do to them. You look at the camera, you look at their eyes, and you go, what do I need to demonetize your stream? And they like look at you and they go, what? And then you pull down your pants and you take a giant poop on their foot. Yeah, just real quick, just moon the audience, alright? Bare butt. Both visible on the screen. Okay? Get them banned for showing nudity on theirs. And you get to poop on their shoe. Alright? And they'll probably be mad at you, right? Because you just pooped on their shoe. So they'll probably try to fight you, right? You go, you look at them, you look at them, you take their camera, you pull it up, you get a nice big close up of your face, you set it up on the side, and you beat okay, I don't actually condone violence. You tickle them so hard that they fall to the ground laughing, and you have it on their stream, and you go, this is my moment, and you like aura farm and like do a backflip or something, So then everyone's gonna be on your side, obviously. And then the person will probably, you just like tickled so hard, they'll probably be peeing their pants and crying. And then you just be like, yeah, it's my stream now. And you take it and you actually go do something nice and be nice to people and then film it. And then you'll probably get a bunch of views because you're so nice and great. That's my solution to dealing with bad streamers in public. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.